Hi, and welcome to this episode about content that matters. How to build a content strategy for a damn good startup. Because a damn good startup, in my opinion, is one that cares for profit, but also considers the well-being of employees, the customers, of course, the society, and preferable also nature. But while doing this, even a damn good startup needs a content strategy because it's crucial to its success. It's the way you communicate to the outer world. And it's quite easy to make a plan for it if you know how. A good content marketing strategy can help you to establish the brand. You can reach your target audience in the right way, and you can generate leads. So a content plan for a startup, or a damn good startup, is not substantially different than for any other type of business. But there are a few points that deserve extra attention, and that's because you're just starting. In this video, I offer insights on the key aspects to watch for and how to structure a basic content plan. So it's not the full content marketing plan, it's a basic content plan. And the first step, everything that has to do with marketing, is to determine your target group. You have to know who you speak to. And because when you understand your audience, when you understand your target audience, you can craft content that aligns with their needs, their interest, but crucial, even more crucial, their tone of voice. They want to be spoken to in a certain way. Therefore, you have to understand who is your target group. And to define your target audience, you need to consider factors such as age, gender, location, special interest, behavior, all those kind of things. And interest and behavior are particularly important because you want the target audience to align with the purpose of the startup. When you have your target audience, and you can do this in many ways, for example, by creating a picture of the person, or just draw them, or use a magazine and say, oh, that's my target audience. You have determined your target audience. The next step is to create a buyer persona. And what's a buyer persona? It's a visual representation of your ideal customer. And that includes information such as demographics, goals, challenges, and of course, buying habits. Very important. And creating a buyer persona will help you to create content that resonates with the target audience. Again, of course, it goes without saying that you also want to formulate the beliefs and values. So you want to know that there's really a match between what you have to offer, what your company stands for, and what the person believes in. So how does a buyer persona look like? An example is that you give it a name, like Olivia Johnson. And she's about 32 years. And of course, she's a female, and her occupation is a marketing manager at a non-profit corporation. And her education, she has a bachelor degree in marketing. And she has goals in life. She wants to find products and services that align with her personal value and beliefs. She is maybe a vegetarian, and she is against animal cruelty. She supports companies that prioritize social and environmental responsibility. And she wants to feel good about her purchases. So she wants to know that she buys from a company that is really a damn good company in all the way. She really believes that eating meat is unhealthy. She has also some challenges in life. For example, she has a limited budget because she doesn't earn that much in the non-profit job. And she finds it difficult to find businesses that align with her values and beliefs. She has lack of time to research the products and services because she's busy with her job. And then you can talk about the buying behavior. She does extensive research before making a purchase in the little time she has. And she values recommendations from friends and family, for example. And she prioritizes social and environmental responsibility in her purchasing decisions. And then we can say about values that she is social and environmental responsible. And she believes in authenticity and transparency. And she also believes in innovation and creativity. Well, that's a lot of information, but by creating a buyer persona like Olivia, a damn good startup can now align its marketing and content strategies with the needs and values of this target audience. And it doesn't mean that you only speak to Olivia, but you speak to those kind of people. And can you have more people like that? Yes, you can have 1, 2, or 3 of those kind of people. But usually 1 is enough. This helps you to attract and retain loyal customers who align with their company purchase and values. Doing this will help you tremendously to attract and retain these loyal customers that you want. You don't want to have this one-off customer. You want to have customers that really become a fan of your startup and what you have to offer. Once you have this buyer persona, which can be a little bit of work, you can do it with a group or you can brainstorm about it. Once you have it, you can do a keyword research to identify the keywords and phrases that a person like Olivia would use. And you do that by you search as if you were Olivia. So go online and what would she type in? That's the basic way to do it. But there's also professional tools to help you with it. Professional tools like, for example, SEMrush. But also don't forget that ChatGPT can also help you finding the right keywords. You can just ask ChatGPT, if you put all this information in, what kind of language does she use? And by the way, you can even ask ChatGPT to create a buyer persona. Of course, you have to give some information, but ChatGPT will come up with it. If you give a description of what kind of person you're looking for, ChatGPT knows a lot, especially the latest version. Anyway, after you did this keyword research, and it's quite important because you want to know what is her language? What is she looking for? What is she searching for? What language does she use? And then you can develop the basic fundamentals of your content strategy. This basic version of your content marketing strategy, make sure that you can create a list of topics that you want to cover and the kind of channels that you want to use. Because there's more than Instagram for everybody who's over there. There's blogging is still very effective. There are YouTube channels. You have your own site probably, or you will get your own site, hopefully a damn good site. And so you have the topics and the channels you want to distribute those topics to. And then you can brainstorm about in what style, in what form do you want to share this content. But that's for later. When you think about content, make sure that's always high quality content, especially when you think about SEO. For SEO, it's always quality over quantity. So better one good quality piece than a lot of low quality pieces. Create high quality SEO optimized content, and it's essential. So what are examples of content for a damn good startup? Of course, you have some commercial things to tell. You have a service or a product to offer, but there's much more to tell. There's much more to tell to get your brand out there in the market. You want to maybe tell about why you do it. You want to tell maybe about your team. And make also sure that you inform the audience about the purpose of your damn good startup. So often people forget that it's so important. People want to know who are the people behind the company and why did they start this company. Is it only because of the money or is there more? Damn good startups do more than only creating profit. Make sure that you write about your purpose and your mission statement and share your company's purpose, your core values, your mission statement. Share it on your website. Share it in different ways on social media. Make a movie about it. People are crazy about it. They would love it. Your audience would love it. And be transparent about what your company stands for and how it intends to make a positive impact. What you can also do is employees in the spotlight. For example, highlight your employee accomplishments or personal stories or contributions to the company. Showcase also your company culture and values. And you can do that by showcasing your employees if they dare to be in front of the camera, or you can also do it in a blog. Explain why do those people want to work for the company? Why does the company make them happy? Why does the company make them happy? Why did they choose for this company? For example, you can share your social impact. If you make a social impact, and I hope you do, highlight initiatives or partnerships that your company has, or tell how you treat your suppliers, or whatever you do, tell it to the customers. And another one you can do in your content strategy is customer success stories. Ask customers how you made them happy and interview them and share it to the outer world. Another piece of content you can use is thought leadership. What's your thought leadership? Do you have an idea about the world or about the market that is different? Are you a leader in the market? If you are, share it to the world. Tell what you believe in. Tell what your values are. Tell what drives you. Tell what you want to change. And one that is very common, of course, is the behind the scene content. It can be funny content or failures or how do things work in this company. And the last one you can do as a suggestion, you can talk about community involvement. Demonstrate your company's commitment to the community. Maybe you volunteer somewhere with your team, or you do donations to charities, or maybe you have partnership with local businesses. By creating content that aligns with your company purpose and mission, you can showcase your brand as a damn good startup, and later on as a damn good company. And that's both profit-driven, but got also a meaningful impact. And that is what content should be about. It should make impact. So if you create a content marketing plan, do not only talk about your products and how great you are, but tell also the story around the company and what's going on in the company. Talk about the why, not only the what. And if you talk about the why, talk about the big why. Why is your company here on this earth? Well, when you have answered all these questions, and when you know what you want to tell, then create a list of all the topics you want to talk about in your content plan and distribute those topics over the different media. And when you selected the media, then if you want to create a movie or a blog or maybe posters on the street, whatever you want to do, but get it out there. And that's the basic of a damn good content marketing plan.